Hello everyone, my name is Protesilaos, also known as Prot. In this video I want to provide you with a short status update on the HUT project. Yesterday there was some heavy rainfall which caused a flood, and this has led to some damages. I want to show you what those are. I am at the back side of the hut where the stream is. I have showed this spot before. Let me switch to the rear camera and then I will talk about what is my immediate priority. Okay, so here is the spot. I have shown this before and I have explained what I have been doing here. In short, flood control work. All this that I have set up is so that water doesn't come this way. It has to go that way. And this has been a project that spans several months of work. It's not a small project. Here, the soil was not here. It was 2 meters further deep, and I piled lots of rocks and soil on top, and I made it like this. And then all this that I have here, I have planted canes. I have lined those up to break the rainfall. Basically, all this is flood control measures. But there still is more to be done. You will notice there the first damage, which is all those pipes. You may recall from previous videos where I had a network of pipes connected to a dam further up the stream. And from the dam, I was channeling water to my area here, to the hut. The dam is completely destroyed now, and the pipes have been brought down here. They are there. I will need to take them out of the stream and eventually rebuild the network. That is a lot of work in itself, but it's not the major issue right now. I will show you what the major issue is. Take a look at that rock over there. We will get close. And notice that there is water flowing underneath it, effectively undermining it. So it's only a matter of time before this rock collapses. But it gets worse than that. Let's go there and we will see. Let's see what we have, folks. A lot of work ahead of me. So here there is a portion of land that has completely collapsed. There used to be soil from that stone over there extending to where you see the ground over there, where you see that vegetation over there. And now this is all gone. You see, like that. Thankfully there is some sun. I hope it won't rain today. And where it has collapsed, the most worrying sign is that water accumulates there. If you notice, it accumulates there exactly. And what this means is that the next time we have a flood like that, which could be the next time it rains basically, the water will come down with a lot of force and crash against the soil over there, eroding it little by little. And this means moving further into that direction, which is exactly what I want to avoid. I want the water to stay on this side because this is really destructive. And you cannot really tell just by this video how much force there is when it's rainy, because now it has subsided. But when it's rainy, it's basically like the sea. It's basically like a very strong wave, a very strong torrent, and it keeps coming and it doesn't leave anything in its path. It's really destructive. And I have to be extra cautious with how I am working here, how I am treating this area. It's not to be underestimated because it can do harm and it will do harm if I let it be. So my goal now is to make sure that the water doesn't accumulate here. And for that I have two courses of action, two possible courses of action. One is to gather stones from the stream and pile them up here and eventually do what I did over there. But I am afraid that this will not be successful because of this bedrock here, of the specific shape it has, where it redirects the water, it forces it in this to this side. And of course I could try to break the bedrock, but yeah, good luck with that. The other option, which I think is the more viable option, even though it will involve a lot of work, is to redirect the water further up. So instead of it coming on this side, I will force it to come like here, basically. This is the idea, and so it will wash down there, and then I will make sure that it doesn't cause any damage there. There it's much better reinforced. This was a relatively weak spot. I didn't do work here. So this is what I plan to do, folks, for this morning. And I will start working, and then I will record another video to show you what I did, and just append it to this one, as simple as that. So a lot of work. I don't want to say any big words. I hope I can do it one small step at a time. It's hard, and I hope everything will go well. So more to follow. That's all for now. Bye bye. I continue the work, folks. I did a video earlier, and I am standing in the stream right now, but let me show you where I am, and I continue working. Let me switch to the rear camera. So here you will see I am standing in the water. There is the spot that was problematic. You see the barrel. So I cut down parts of this Rosa Canina tree or shrub, and I have put them there, and eventually I will pile stones and gravel and sand and anything I find on top of this, and basically that will keep it in place. What I am doing now is, let me switch here, redirecting the stream. Maybe if you watch the previous clip I did, you will see that already it is a bit further to the left, and I am doing this part now, and I am bringing some soil and stones, etc., to put here, because here is this big stone, this big rock I was telling you about earlier, which is being undermined, and I don't want that to happen. So I continue with my work, and then I will do another video and show you where I'm at. Let's see. The water, by the way, it's really cold, but I have been working here for so long I don't feel it anymore. So yeah, let's see. More to follow. Hello again, folks. I am done. Of course, the glasses are full of mud. But anyway, let me show you what I have done. I think it's a good progress. Of course, this is a long-term project. It doesn't end here, it doesn't end now, but this is really good progress. Switching to the rear camera. So that is the spot where I was standing before, and these are my shoes. Of course, they are full of mud, and you can see what I have done here. I have redirected the water. Now there is no water coming this way, so that's great. Of course, as I said, I have more work to do, but eventually the idea is to clear that piece of soil as well, because it will collapse anyway. You can see it's clear that it will collapse, but I want to do it proactively so that I can control where the soil ends up in. And here you see, this is where I was standing earlier. I filled it in, and here is that rock I was telling you about earlier, which was being undermined, and I filled it in with stones underneath it, lots of smaller stones, and you can see how it is. So yeah, it's good. Here in a previous video I had showed you where I had planted some canes, like there were canes here, of course that spot over there. These are all destroyed. There are still these over there. I will make sure to replant canes or trees, I will see, but first I need to consolidate this ground. I need to make sure that the stream doesn't come this way. It is, as you can see, there was sunlight for a while earlier, but it is again a cloudy day. It might rain, and whenever it rains, this thing is terrifying. So yeah, that's all for today, folks. Let me switch to my rear camera, to my front camera rather, and salute you. So yeah, that's all. I have been working, I don't know, 4 hours maybe non-stop, and I was reluctant to do this because I already had an injury in my back. Now it's feeling worse, but if I don't do the work, nobody will. That's the thing, and this is really important work. When you are exposed to this kind of reality, you understand that nothing happens. The world does not change by whining. The world does not change by complaining, analyzing, describing, moaning. No. The world changes by actions. The world changes when you lead by example, you grind your teeth, and you do what you have to do. And sometimes that is painful. Sometimes that is awkward, like working all these hours in this cold water. That's not comfortable. But you have to do it. And now it's starting to rain, actually. I felt the first raindrops. You have to do it. And when you do it, when the world changes because of your actions, then you understand what can and cannot change. If you cannot do something, don't talk too much about it. If you can do something, do it and let your deeds do the talking. Don't pontificate. I don't want to hear anything. Rainfall. Of course, I'm all wet. It's not like I care. But I guess this is a good time to call it a day. I was done anyway. Hopefully it won't rain too much, so I will get the chance to finish this before it undoes my work. But even if it does undo my work, I will be back here, no matter what. No matter the circumstances, I will continue doing what I must. That's all for today, folks. Thank you very much for your attention. Take care, and goodbye for now.